This video is a guide that demonstrates how to apply for civil service positions in Kosovo through the digital HRMIS platform. Setting the account. The first step is to open a web window and go to konkursi.rks-gov.net. If you are already a civil servant and want to apply for a procedure for moving within the category or promotion, you have automatic access to the HRMIS system with your official account. Just enter the name, surname, and password of the official account in the respective fields. Click the Login button, and your HRMIS account is active. If for any reason you do not have access, you can complain to the personal manager. If you are not a civil servant, you must register and create a new account at the HRMIS. And how is this done? It's very simple. Click on the Register button, in which case the page with fields for filling in the personal data will open. Just enter the personal number in the relevant field, click the Search button in a circular shape, and the system will update the data automatically. When the data is filled in, click the Registration Data button, where you have to enter the email address and a password for your HRMIS account. Click the Register button, in which case the system requests account confirmation via your email. Open the email and click the link sent to verify your account. After confirming the account, click on the Login button and enter the data to access your new account. Completing the account. Once you log in, you must complete the profile in order to apply for vacant positions. Click on your name on the HRMIS page and click the Profile button. Your data that the system has received automatically through the personal number will appear here. Verify provided information, and if any of it is incorrect, you can make the necessary changes by clicking the Edit button. After making the changes and uploading your photo, click on Save Changes. You can do the same to update the address. Finally, upload the copy of the ID card to the relevant field in the same way. Continue by clicking on the Education button, where you can list your academic experience including high school, university, and various training or certifications. To add a university that you have attended, click the plus button on University and fill in the relevant fields with the university name, the field of study, level of education, start and end date, country, and municipality. Also, at this stage, you must upload a PDF document of the university degree as evidence. Once all the fields are filled in, click the Save button, and the university will be added to your profile. In the same way, you can add high school or training that you have successfully completed. Continue completing this section until all your academic and training experiences are uploaded and move on to the next step. Click on the Skills button. First, click the plus button on Language and specify your skills for the selected language. The system will ask you to designate your language skills in writing, reading, speaking, and comprehension. When finished, click Save, and the selected language will be part of your profile. Continue in the same way to list other languages. Next, click the plus button on Computer Skills and list your skills in this area by completing the relevant fields and specifying the software and its level of mastery. In the field Description, you can elaborate more on experience and abilities concerning this software. If you have a certificate for this software, you can upload it in PDF format as proof in the relevant field, but this is not obligatory. More than one skill can be added to this section in the same way as the previous section. You can add any other skill by clicking the plus button in the Other Skills section, filling in the relevant fields and clicking Save. Finally, click on the Work Experience button and list your professional experience in the relevant fields. Click the plus button on Work Experience and fill in the following fields: employer name, job title, start and end date, employer address, How many and what employees did you have under direct supervision? The reason for the termination of work if this has occurred, as well as a brief description of responsibilities. As evidence, it is necessary to upload an official document from the employer in PDF format. If you are still employed in this position, you must leave the expiration date open. Click Save and the position will become part of your profile. You can continue in the same way until you add all the work experience. Next, click the plus button in the reference section where you can list the people who can be contacted as reference for your professional experience. Fill in all the relevant fields and click the Save button. Uploading evidence at this point is optional and not necessary. If you are a civil servant and you are applying for a parallel or managerial position within the system, you must also upload 3 documents in the relevant fields, namely, evaluation of the penultimate year, last year evaluation, and evidence of disciplinary action. Finally, make sure that you have uploaded all the evidence required in the announcement of the vacant position. Application for the job vacancies. Once all the fields of your profile are completed, you are ready to apply for open civil service positions. Click on the HRMIS and select the type of position you're interested in. You can choose to apply at the professional level, lower management level, and middle management level. In this case, we are opening an application at the professional level by clicking on the text Professional Level. Click any of the blue squares at the end and this will take you to the list of positions. Click on Status and select the Open option as we are seeking open positions. You can also choose the institution you're interested in. Select the position you're interested in and click on it. At this point, you can be informed in more detail about the position by clicking the View Announcement buttons, while in the View More button, you can be informed about all the documents related to the applying procedure. Once you gather all the information, click the Apply button. This action will lead to opening your HRMIS profile with all your data. Depending on the suitability of the position you're applying for, you can select and deselect the sections of your profile that will be part of your application or not. Simply click the box next to the section you want to delete, and it will be removed. As soon as a blue arrow appears inside the square, the box will be part of the application. After making the needed changes, click Continue, and on the next page, select the box where you declare that all the application data and attached documents are true and click Apply. If the position where you applied is still open, you can modify your application by adding or removing data and documents. You can do this by modifying your account data. Once you have made the necessary modifications, find your application code in the My Applications field and find the position where you applied using the same code. When this position is clicked, the Update Application option will appear, which you have to click and open the account data. You now have the option to include what you have previously added by clicking the box and option Save Changes. The added section will become part of your application. You can make such modifications all the time until the competition is closed. This concludes your application process, and you can see the active application by clicking the My Applications button. Click the 3 dotted lines and you can see the details of the application. In this field, you can track the progress of your application at each stage during its processing. Here you can see the points of the written test, CV, interview, and so on, and you can access the progress of your application at any time via the HRMIS platform. You will also be notified of each phase via email. If you do not agree with a rejection decision, you will have the right to appeal through the HRMIS platform. This was the guide for using the HRMIS platform to apply for civil service positions. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you success in career development.